All right, what's up, you guys? We are here with another rant video, and this time it's August, Summerslam season. So why not talk about a pay-per-view that I haven't watched in 10 years? That's how bad this fucking thing is. I'll tell you what, I would rather watch this. I'd rather watch Crown Jewel. I would rather watch Heroes of Wrestling. Okay, maybe that's going a little far. But I have a special guest at this time, so go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up? What's up, guys? My name is Patrick, but I go by on YouTube as Forrest Unboxings, as you know.
And his link will be down in the description. So tell me, it's rant time. So tell me, when's the first time you saw this pay-per-view?
Okay, so I started watching wrestling in 2010, as most of you guys know. During my YouTube videos, I say, "What's up, guys?" I started watching wrestling in 2010, so probably because first off, the WWE Network didn't start yet, so I probably picked this up around, let's say, probably in September, and I seriously popped this in, wanting something wonderful, but of course, because I liked John Cena in 2010. I was brand new to it. I didn't know what 2004 was. So like, I'm a 2010 kid, but I wish I was not.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'll tell you what. Let's talk about this fucking cover. Like,
this cover. Okay, so look at this. Look at the back. You have Nexus and Team WWE. You're saying Vince McMahon, whoever put this cover together, was probably drinking like you and was drunk when he made it.
Hey, I'm not drunk. I'm just drinking one beer, okay?
That's not what I meant.
It's ranting fuel.
Yeah, it's ranting fuel. Okay. So Team WWE and Nexus, you're saying to me you couldn't split it like this, or do you have the Bragging Rights 2010 poster?
Yes. Oh, the DVD cover. Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the DVD cover. You're saying you couldn't do it like that?
Exactly. Like, it looks like this, even if, like, okay, I get this is supposed to show chaos, right? It's chaotic in the ring. This isn't even, like, this looks like they took a bunch of pictures, and this is one of the rejects. Like, one of the ones you instantly click and drag into the fucking trash can on the computer when you're editing this. Like, it's blurry. It's fucking blurry. It's not even like, you couldn't even edit that part out. Like, the sad thing is, they thought this was the best picture taken. I'd hate to see what the other ones were.
Yeah, exactly.
My God.
Okay, DVD Freak, let's open this up to see what you get inside.
Oh, yeah.
You get SmackDown. Welcome to Sci-Fi. They haven't been on Sci-Fi in, like, what, 7 years?
Yeah, they went to Sci-Fi, which was really a turning point. I remember when they were on, like, CW and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then on the back we have the Haven, which I'd rather watch the shitty Haven Sci-Fi TV series. I'd rather watch, like, Sharknado than this pay-per-view.
I seriously started that with my grandpa about, like, 3 weeks ago, and I said I hated it.
Oh, yeah. But would you rather watch Sharknado or this pay-per-view?
I'd rather watch Sharknado and see Chris Jericho.
Yeah, well. But yeah, like, even, like, it's just, I just don't, All right, let's talk about the Nexus. I
Oh my
love
God.
I remember the Nexus. I remember when they made their debut. And
Me
I always
too.
thought, I was like, Bryan Danielson deserves better, and most of them probably do, but, we'll see where this goes. They made a great impact in June when they just, like, raised hell. And then, of course, Daniel Bryan gets fired for choking Justin Roberts.
Yeah, that's, like he said, like, it was Michael Cole, it was not Tad. I forgot what it was, but like he said, he got fired from NXT for choking him out. So of course, yeah.
Yeah, because he wrapped his tie around Justin Roberts' tie around him, and he had that really bad shot of him like screaming in pain and agony and being choked. So that's your first sign, but that's just a bump in the road. You easily could have had this, this pay-per-view could have made them. Imagine those 7 members just beating Team WWE, and like imagine them being put over. Chris Jericho and Edge were all for putting them over, and John Cena, he admitted it was a mistake.
Oh, really? Okay. Like, I remember watching this for the first time saying, like, oh my God, this is going to be great. 20 minutes into the pay-per-view, I thought it was going to be great. I watched Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston like a kid in the candy store. Like, oh my God, Dolph is going to win, or Kofi. And then you have Nexus, which, okay, so here is my reaction to the Nexus debuting in 2010 against John Cena and CM Punk. What did we just see?
Yep. Exactly. It was effective.
Uh-huh. And then...
you go ahead.
Okay, so just imagine where this group would have been if they won at SummerSlam and did not have John Cena in the stupid middle.
Yeah. And let's take a moment to talk about the most exciting WWE title match of all time. It's a match we've never seen before, obviously. Randy Orton and fucking Sheamus. Like, I like Randy Orton a lot. It's just for SummerSlam, Sheamus and Randy Orton, that's like a fucking, like, that's Taboo Tuesday shit we're talking. Like, the fucking C pay-per-view, to me, this is just not a marketable title match. And then Kane versus Rey Mysterio really wasn't that intriguing either. The only reason this match happened was because
the Undertaker.
Well, this was a build to the Undertaker, and the Undertaker returning for the second year in a row at SummerSlam.
I was at work, like, saying, like, okay, I'm gonna say this on this video. Was Undertaker supposed to win the world title at Fatal 4-Way?
I heard that. I heard Rey Mysterio was just a placeholder, and then Kane obviously cashed in Money in the Bank in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I've heard rumors that I'd have to look into that. I'm sure there's an answer out there. For some reason, Taker wasn't able to appear until SummerSlam. I don't know if there was some kind of outstanding injury or something like that. But yeah, regardless, this was all just a build up to the 2010 Kane and Undertaker feud, which to me was overall just kind of a failure.
Yes, it was. But, like, Sheamus versus Randy Orton. Let's go back to that. I was seriously in my chair just now watching your video of you unboxing the Finn Balor autographed DVD. That's how bad this match is.
See,
I have to watch someone else on YouTube to get through this match.
You actually watched this pay-per-view leading up to this. I refused. I remember this fucking pay-per-view. There's no getting this out of my head. I watched it. I didn't watch it live, but I watched it right after when the DVD came out in 2010. And I have not watched this pay-per-view since. Like, it is a goddamn disaster.
Like, I probably watched, including now, twice.
Yep.
the first time in 2010 going into 2011. This pay-per-view, 10 years later, is still the worst pay-per-view of all time.
I wouldn't say of all time, but it's for sure. To me, it's one of the worst SummerSlams by far. You know,
that is what I meant.
And then, can we talk about the Divas Championship match? We have two of the most talented women of all time, Alicia Fox versus Molina.
Dude, if I could cut you off right there for 1 minute, I seriously sat on my bed talking to my friend Michael. I seriously, let's see, the RB button is skip.
You skipped it. I mean, I can't really talk because I didn't watch this leading up to this, but yeah, this is
So let's talk about this match.
Yeah.
Big Show versus the Straight Edge Society.
I love the Straight Edge Society. It's just
the
Big Show is not exactly the most exciting opponent in the world. This feels like another B pay-per-view. SummerSlam is supposed to be the second biggest show of the year. And this card is just, it feels like a B pay-per-view. It feels like a bragging rights or a fucking, like a Battleground or even, like I said, Taboo Tuesday, which was like the lowest of lows.
I would rather watch Battleground 2013 than this.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Big Show singing it to Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton.
And it's just like, I feel like, let's go over the main event here real quick. We had John Cena, Chris Jericho, Edge, John Morrison, R-Truth, Daniel Bryan, and then Bret Hart. And I love Bret Hart. He is one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. But I remember I was leading up to this. I'm like, Bret Hart. Let's look at this realistically. I know wrestling is fake, but let's pretend it's real for a second. You're John Cena. You're putting together this team, and you pick Bret Hart, who is way out of his prime. He can't even take a bump because of
imagine if
his concussion.
Mr. McMahon was on the team.
That probably would have been more effective. But it's just like, oh, man, I hate to see Bret Hart in this state. I like to remember him for who he was. He's wearing a gray T-shirt, for fuck's sake.
You could have put Brock Lesnar on Team WWE.
Well, he wasn't around in 2010. He was in UFC.
Exactly, but still.
It's just, oh man. And then I love the Nexus. You have Wade Barrett, who's really talented, who I think he's in NWA Power right now. He was appearing on there.
Yeah, the Bullhammer.
Yeah, and then you have David Otunga, who's on the Raw pre-show. you have Heath Slater, who is probably did he go to TNA? I think.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's in TNA. And then we have Skip Sheffield, aka Ryback, who we're not going to talk about him. We have Michael Tarver, who I honestly don't even know where he went.
No.
Justin Gabriel. Justin Gabriel was good. I liked him. And then Darren Young, I felt never really got the chance. So you have a great team going on here, except for Skip Sheffield. But and it's just you made them look like fucking losers.
This is the match. See, like I said for the third time, I rewatched this stupid pay-per-view. All I wanted to see was a 2-on-2 match. I skipped through the whole match except for the ending. John Cena and Daniel Bryan versus the Nexus. That's all I wanted to watch.
And it was a cool surprise to have Daniel Bryan come back. Obviously they gave him a second chance. But at the same time, why would he be against the Nexus? Was there a storyline where they just dropped him? And because obviously he got fired for real. Yeah. I don't know if
there wasn't a storyline because Nexus just did rough shot over WWE. Daniel Bryan was there. He choked Josh Roberts, or whatever that stupid announcer's name is. And then I don't really know where he went. Like, did he, like, go, like, to Ring of Honor or something and then just sign, like, a weak contract?
Well, he probably had a no-compete clause of some type. And this wasn't 90 days, so
No.
it would have been like a little over 2 months. But
let's see the special features.
Oh,
Josh Matthews interviews Daniel Bryan.
That's it. Home video exclusive. I thought there were more. I just read it. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's a special feature. What would you, to cap this all off, what would you give this as a letter grade?
I mean, for the Intercontinental Championship match. Oh yeah, there's the beer, root.
Yeah, root beer. I got the Yingling.
Probably for the Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston match, probably like a C-. And then the WWE title match. I mean, I was watching you, like I could see like one bro kick, Randy Orton versus Sheamus. Randy Orton kicked out. Can this match just get over already?
Man, I think I'll give it like a D-. Like this is just
god awful crap.
Yeah, it's not quite like F pay-per-view, but it's
No, for the Daniel Bryan return, I'll probably give like a B+.
Yeah, I mean that was cool, I guess.
But let's talk about the world title match. I'm gonna give that a D-.
What was it? I forgot. Oh yeah, Kane and Rey Mysterio. So forgettable. Yeah, and I love Kane and Rey Mysterio. I just never really thought they had. They had chemistry in 2008. It's just for this.
Oh yeah,
when he had his little mask in his bag. But this just obvious. It was obvious this was just a placeholder for Taker. But on that note, is there anything you want to plug before we leave?
Just sub to Patrick Unboxings. No, I'm sorry. Wow, I forgot my name. Porter Unboxing. You know what I was gonna call that? My wrestling name was gonna be In the Awful 2K20.
Oh no! Why do you have that? Get that out of here.
I don't get it. My wrestling name was Patrick Reloaded. So that's what I was going to call my YouTube name before they changed it. So sub to Porter's Unboxings, and I'm the man who keeps it real, and I also keep my videos, as you all know, undisputed.
Is that an Undisputed Era reference?
Yeah.
I don't watch NXT. Okay. Yeah. So his link will be in the description down below. Let me know what rants you want to see next, because we got plenty of them. Trust me. So for now, this has been the DVD Freak. Peace out.
Peace out.